Welcome to the road to $1 million US, and let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today. As always, nothing in this video is going to be my personal opinion. I am only sharing the objective technical analysis and nothing more. So starting in the immediate short term right now, since yesterday we saw a break of this descending trend line, a retest and resumption from there. And besides that, we are also still holding above this ascending trend line. On top of that, we are also just making higher highs and higher lows. So this is all looking bullish in the short term. However, there are actually some considerations, some potential warning signals that we should also be keeping an eye on. For example, we do also have an ascending line of resistance here, which currently is sitting at about 89.3K in the Bitcoin price. And on top of that, we are also right now trying to break this critical area of resistance, being this Fibonacci golden pocket sitting between 88.4K and 88.8 thousand. If we actually start breaking through this area of resistance though, with candle closes, then we can look towards this next level of resistance to the upside above, which is already sitting at around 91K in the Bitcoin price. And you can also see this on the 1 day time frame, because now that we are breaking through this previous area of resistance that was sitting as high as 87K, now we are heading towards this next big area of resistance sitting from 90,000 all the way up to 91K. So while things are still looking bullish in the short term, you should also keep in mind that the trend on the 1 day time frame is still bearish for now. So while the low is in here in the short term, the broader market structure for Bitcoin is still just making lower highs and lower lows. So this is still a good time to be cautious in the market. If you want to get super bullish on Bitcoin, the first thing you would need to see here is to see some kind of break of this long-term descending trend line, which currently is sitting at 99K in the Bitcoin price. But while it may take a bit of time for us to actually reach this, there is of course going to be a lot of opportunity by trading these lower time frames for Bitcoin. There is actually one more thing to pay attention to on this 1 hour time frame in the case that we continue to pump to the upside here in the short term, and that is that we are potentially going to head into overbought territory. So that could be a early signal that we are going to see some kind of cool off over the next 12 to 24 hours. But keep in mind that I am talking about this ahead of time before we have even reached into that overbought territory. All I'm trying to say is that if we reach into overbought territory, that is something to keep an eye on in the short term. If we continue zooming out to the higher and higher time frames, for example, this 3-day time frame, you can also notice that we are holding some critical areas of support right here. First of all, this 0.786 Fibonacci level, which is sitting at around 85.4K. And even on this weekly time frame, we held this multi-year ascending trend line, which is why I said in the short term, the low is in here, but it is still a good time to be cautious in this market, considering that we are still in that broader downtrend that I showed you on the 1 day time frame. Moving on to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, and in the case you don't know, guys, typically the Bitcoin price gets attracted to where there's the most liquidity on this chart, so where you see the most yellow areas here. And earlier today we took out this big area of liquidity sitting at 88.7K. Right now, most of the liquidity is still to the upside, sitting as high as 94 and even 97,000. Although, of course, in the short term, there is also going to be some downside liquidity here. Let me quickly show you that. For example, on this 3-day time frame, we do have a bit of a pocket at 89K left to the upside. But to the downside, there's also a bunch of liquidity there because we just saw this big pump to the upside, and obviously people are going to be longing this pump here, which is what creates this liquidity. So does this mean that you need to now be targeting this downside liquidity? And the answer to that is not yet, because currently there's no signal indicating that you need to be targeting this liquidity here. Now, if I come back to this 1 hour time frame, if we do not end up closing candles above this Fibonacci golden pocket, or you start to see some kind of bearish divergence forming here, which is when you have higher highs in the Bitcoin price and lower highs in the RSI momentum indicator, well, those could be some warning signals. And especially in combination with a break of this ascending trend, this could point towards a bunch of liquidity to the downside being grabbed once again. But for now, that high isn't confirmed yet. Like, you would really need to see a high to start to confirm before you can even think about looking towards this liquidity to the downside. Otherwise, you are basically doing the opposite of catching a falling knife. you are trying to short a big bump to the upside before the top is actually confirmed, right? So you need to wait for actual warning signals to confirm before it makes sense to be looking towards that downside liquidity. So to quickly summarize this video, in the immediate short term, we are of course in an uptrend, getting some bullish momentum. However, there are some areas of resistance to pay attention to in the immediate short term, as well as just this lower time frame. On the 12-hour time frame, we are just seeing a clean break of this descending trend line. That is actually looking pretty good. But on the 1-day time frame, so the longer term trend, we are actually still just making lower lows and lower highs for now. So there's no high time frame trend change that has actually confirmed yet, which is a good thing to keep in mind. As to not get super bullish, it makes more sense to just trade what is in front of you right now, because to just be blindly longing, expecting new highs to be made here, is going to be a more risky strategy during a time like this when that trend change has not confirmed yet. Now, before I close off today, I'm running a new campaign with Blowfin where you can get 10% cashback on your deposit and up to $3,000 in futures bonuses simply by trading on Blowfin. So here you can see all of those rewards. And of course, you get a 10% cashback on your deposit. So I will leave a link to this in the pinned comment below this video. Make sure to create your account with that link so you actually get this exclusive campaign. And if you have already created an account with that link in the past, then you also get all the benefits of this campaign that we are running right now. So either way, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.